Sarah Green. I'm Jed's cousin. But this, I'm actually going to read this for Nan,
Straight back.
his aunt,
In her regular
Dave's
spot.
sister,
Okay.
who's in the front row here, asked me to read this for her. So this is Nan speaking. I'm now turning into Nan. Part of my grieving process is to make an acrostic of the loved one's name. I then take a trip down memory lane and find a word to go with each letter of the name and associate it with our relationship. Many of you had a much closer relationship with Jed than I was able to have. Geography, we lived in California, then Arizona, kept our times together to be pretty much every other year for a few days. So here's the acrostic of Jed's name, his given name, John David. J. J is for Jed, short for John David. John was Jed's paternal great-grandfather. David was his dad. Jed did his namesake proud. J is for jokester, i.e., entertainer extraordinaire. Jed loved to entertain with stories, antics, or facial expressions. His 4th of July fireworks were well known in Forest Lake, Minnesota. He performed his water ski backflip many times. You were not around Jed for long before you were smiling or outright laughing. O is for operator. Jed probably operated every machine at Liberty Check Printing. He had the mechanical ability to keep machines running. O is for owner. He loved owning BIR, and it showed by all the improvements and innovations that had taken place since 2006. O is also for only son, only brother, only husband and dad. He was the only Copham boy. There will be no one to replace him, and indeed, he will be in our hearts forever. H is for hot rod. Dave and Cheryl, in their wisdom, challenged Jed to improve his school grades by allowing him to work on his own hot rod. It was a beauty, and I just found out that back in the 90s, he raced it at BIR. H is for hockey. Jed loved playing hockey and kept his parents busy with the hockey schedule. He passed that love on to Aiden. N is for nephew. I feel blessed to be his aunt. Now we're working on David. D is for daredevil. Jed was always full speed ahead. He played hard and fast. He did motocrossing. I think he broke his leg doing that. Probably broke his leg doing quite a few things, actually. His love of playing hockey gave him bumps and bruises. Flipping his jet ski gave him a sprained ankle, and he loved driving fast. A is for an amazing person. Jed was devoted, loving son. He was a supportive brother. He was a great nephew. He was a fun cousin. He was a loving, committed husband. He was a wonderful, involved father. He was a fair employer. He was a faithful friend. And it is my understanding that he became a devoted believer in Jesus Christ. Hallelujah. V is for versatile. Jed was comfortable with all people. He cleaned up well. He could hold his own with the big boys. But he was just as happy getting down and dirty. I is for intense. Jed never did anything halfway. He put everything into whatever his project was. To name a few, building a hot rod, assembling a Lamborghini, or purchasing and upgrading BIR. And D is for deposit. We have made another deposit in heaven. I would like to think he had a welcome from Grandpa and Grandma Copham, Grandpa and Grandma Larson, Cousin Gary, and others. So that was from Nan. And just to